Good afternoon and welcome to our 43rd Global Connectivity Conference on Real Estate for CIPS. First, we're going to take introduction. I'm going to ask Joseph to introduce himself. And lots of people are using AI and they will be able to watch the program later on. I will do the presentation. We have some good news in Canada. And Joseph, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Joseph Williams from Cleveland, Tennessee / Chattanooga, Tennessee. I've been a broker since 2003, been in real estate since 1996. Glad to join you today. And I agree with you. This is a program on connectivity, not a program on email or internet sanctity.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Because the power of connectivity is because you get to know each other, you talk to each other, and you build your rapport. I have two referrals to make, one for Buffalo and one for Rochester in New York. So I have not been able to get anyone, so I was hoping that we will have more people joining today. And then I will be sending out to NAR to give me some people. I got some recommendation for someone, but he's not a CIPS, he's in Buffalo. So if we don't have any CIPS in Buffalo or Rochester, then I will be referring to my client who is here in Toronto. He will be buying several homes actually in next 3 years, about 25 houses. So he's a big guy, and I'm trying to find a CIPS partner for him. So
Does he want to come to Chattanooga? Send him to Chattanooga.
Who?
Send him to Chattanooga.
Is he in Buffalo?
No, send your party to Chattanooga. I'll sell him 25 houses.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. He wants to buy houses for close to the universities.
Oh.
So they can rent it to the students.
Oh, we have that too.
So I spoke to somebody and he's good, but I'm still trying to find a CIPS. If I don't get find today, so I'm going to be telling him, go ahead and I connect him. We're going to start. So I'm going to I give you some update about our Canadian market. And good news is that we have a stress test on buyers when they buy a property, whether it is a high ratio mortgage or is a 20% conventional mortgage, down payment. We have a stress test based on the contractual approved interest rate. They have to add 2% more to qualify it. And this was causing a lot of problem. Interest rate went up. So OFC that controls the mortgages and control of financing, they have decided to eliminate for conventional mortgage. When a buyer is putting down 20%, they don't have to go to stress test, particularly when they're doing a renewal of their property, a renewal of their mortgage. This was a big relief, and we all been lobbying, and I've been also lobbying to eliminate this for a long time. So finally they did that, but it's still applicable to the people who put 5% or 10%. They go with the insurance. So this is the good news. Is going to create a lot of stimulation, lots of buying and selling. Normally happens in 20 plus people who can put 20% down, they have equity. So that's a very good news. Another good rate is that we have news is that Bank of Canada reduce our benchmark rate another 25 points. So since last few months, they have reduced 0.75, and now inflation is in August went to 2%, which was the target. So we are expecting even interest rate to go down further in October when they meet for the for our annual every month they do the assessment. So we're expecting interest rates go down. Now conventional mortgage 20% plus. If the stress test is gone, that's a 2%. Very big difference in trying to, people to qualify for the mortgage. So I think this is a very good news, and I'm hoping that soon they will also eliminate the foreign buying properties in Ontario or Canada. That's another part that is still holding our real estate industry. So I'm going to start my presentation. Joe, since you and me are right now, so just ask question if you have. I'm going to share my screen. So as I mentioned, this is our 43rd Global Connectivity Conference on Real Estate for CIPS, and consecutively we're doing it. And the goal of Realty Coffee Talk, who is the founder of Global Real Estate Professional Network, is to create connectivity. This is what I tell is important for people to come and join, and also increasing awareness between us as a CIPS and all real estate professional, as well as consumer. And the goal is to building consumer confidence in real estate. This is the key. Why people buy, how they buy, who are they dealing with, what are our ethics and morals. We have legal obligations. They are protected. We have consumer laws that protect them. And we also promote good ethics and business practices. That's the part of our Realty Coffee Talk goal. And since we are member of THUR, so Global Real Estate Professional Network, I created this because it creates a global connectivity. We like to know each other, we build long-term relationship, and we collaborate with each other. So my goal is to ignite the spirit of connectivity and cooperation with the Global Real Estate Professional Network. We are more confident because we are all CIPS. And we are professionally governed by the highest professional standard practices, CIP designee of NOR. So this is kind of standard. This is a geographic area that I can serve if anybody give me a referral. So I am here in Mississauga. This is all Toronto. This is east of Toronto. This is west of Toronto. And this all area I serve. There are counties, Dufferin, Durham, Halton, Peel, Simcoe, Toronto, and York. So I'll give you a little bit update about the pricing. This is an August report. You can see there, detached home. We have two sections. One is 416, which is strictly Toronto area, and 905 is other areas in east and also west of Toronto. So average home price is almost 1.7 in August compared to August last year. And 905 is 1.336 million. So between the both of them is 1.414 million. Semi-detached, we have 1.2 million, 4,678 in 416 and 945,801 in average price in 905 area. So Mississauga is also in 905 area where I work. So townhome is 906,594 in 416 and 888,359 in 905 area. So you can see that the condo apartment, 681,835, 416, and 661,427 in 905 area. So sales, we sold 2,218 houses, detached home, 427 semi-detached, And townhouse is 872 in August 24, and condo 1,417. So if you year over year change, you can see the sale is all negative. You can see -1 for the detached home, -3.4 for the semi, -6.1 for a townhome, -11.6. So this is a sale. And whereas the prices, you can see they're all negative as compared to last year. Houses, detached home -0.3 altogether between the two, -3.9 for semi, -4.6 for the townhome, and -4.5. So you can see that prices compared to that is down. So if you can see right here, 24, 23, we have a sale -5.3 as compared to 23. New listings are up 1.5, which is not so bad. Active listing, we are 46.2% more listing this year. You know why? Because affordability was a big issue. And people can, whatever reason, affordability is an issue. That's why I've been telling people to get their legal basement apartment, because I'm a licensed builder, I can help them so they can generate income to support them. Average price as compared to last year is -0.8 in July. Sorry, yeah, August. So list day on the market is taking long days, is 40% more, and average property day on the market is 28 to 44, 57.1. And you can see there August to August. These are the statistics right from here. And this is the average price. This is right here. So you can see the price has gone down, but we can look at this. This is year over year. You can see from here in 2011, it was 464,989. And 10 years later, it was 1,190,000. So that's almost 2.5%, two and a half times the value in 10 years. It changed. Now, if you look at the 23, we have 65,884 transactions, and average price was 1,126,279. If you look at 24, we have 46,864, way below, and we still have 4 months, and we are already at 1,121,832. So we are only short of about 4,500 approximately. So I think we will match up with the annual average price of 23 at the end of the year. Okay, now I just want to share with you that our real GDP growth is 2.1% positive in 24 in quarter two. July total Toronto employment growth 1.4%, and Toronto unemployment is 7.7% in July, gone down. Inflation is 2.5 in July, but now in August is 2%. So we are expecting that interest rate will go down in October. Now, Bank of Canada override rate was 4.5. They already changed another -25, so it's now gone down to 4.25. So prime rate is now 6.45. It's gone down. And obviously mortgage rates are also changing. Lots of vendors are removing. So this remains unchanged. This is forecast from Canadian Real Estate Association, and which I shared last time. These are the same, no change. Similarly, average price projections are the same. We're expecting Canada-wise 2.5% increase, change in sale prices, and 5% in 25. This is Ontario. we're expecting 0.7% in 24 and 3.7%, 3.9% in 25. So these are the indicators. So Joe, you are familiar with this. You went through this. Are you familiar with that? You can open your mic, Joe. You can open your mic, Joe.
I am familiar.
Yeah, okay, good. So these are the things that we've been sharing, buying process, these are guidelines, and only thing you have to remember is that in Ontario we have a 25% foreign buyer pay speculation tax. So now they have allowed permanent residents or those people on employment, they can buy a property, but they are subject to this non-residence and foreign buyer speculation tax. Closing costs, we always prepare that when they sell, if foreigners sell a property, the lawyer will hold the money. And this is how, before they release the money, if there is any capital gain, they have to pay taxes. Chartered accountant, we have a huge network of chartered accountants.
Can I ask a question on that? Is
Sorry?
that tax added to the price of the home? And does that then bear in your pricing of the home?
No. The taxes are the individual thing. We are selling
They're not
the
part of the
property.
sale price of the home. Okay.
Sale price does not include any taxes.
Any of the tax. Thank you.
Yeah, because the owner may have multiple properties or may have a different level of taxation.
Okay.
So what happens is, if there is a capital gain when they acquire the property, when they dispose of the property, and they are required to pay taxes. So what happens is about 30% of their taxes are held by their lawyer. They will contact Canada Revenue Agency and ask them how much is the tax based on this income. They tell them, okay, how much to charge. So let's assume they will hold 100,000 for that purpose and taxes of 75,000. So they give 75,000 directly to the CRA and 25,000 to the foreign buyer who is acquiring the property.
Okay.
Obviously, mortgage is available for foreign buyers if they have strong credentials and they can provide the income support. And obviously, foreign buying in Canada has nothing to do with immigration. A lot of people think you buy a property, you get immigration. There are some programs available from other countries, but not in Canada. It's a totally separate immigration. And all closings are done by the lawyers.
To learn more about real estate and mortgages, please visit Realty Coffee Talk and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.
So I have lots of episodes now, I think 446 or more now. And this all recording goes there. People can watch it. You are in my network, but they're available for anyone who can watch.
To learn more about.
Okay, so our next will be 44th. I have to change this right here. On October 31st is always last day of last Thursday of each month. So I think 31st October is Thursday. So we will have our conference. Thank you for watching. Joe, you want to say anything about what's going on in your area?
Well, we're expecting quite a storm this evening. Helene is coming, but our market is still very strong. We are building apartments right and left in the downtown core, and we're still building million-dollar homes in the suburbs. Activity is good, turnover is good. Pricing has stabilized now. We're not increasing as much as we were. We're catching up a bit. And we're anticipating with the interest rate adjustments that first-time home buyers are going to be able to afford to come back into the marketplace.
Yeah, it's been very difficult for the first-time home buyers to buy the property. I have introduced a program with a lender where a buyer who has 5%, and if he or she buys the property, they have to acquire a high what's called high insurance mortgage, and they have to pay a premium for that, which could be significantly depending on what they want to buy, $25,000, $30,000, depending on the category or down payment. They can have 5% or 10%, and so this is very important for us to help them. So I found a lender who does co-buying. That means they will buy with you, and they will equally share the equity. They don't charge you interest during their contribution. Let's assume that I have 5% down, and they will pay 50% down, and total is 20% down as a conventional mortgage. Therefore, they don't have to pay $30,000-$40,000 premium for a high ratio mortgage, and they can go to conventional mortgage. But they don't have to pay interest on 15% or whatever the contribution they make. Only thing they're co-owning the property, and you will enjoy, you live there, and you enjoy it. And when you dispose of the property, that time they will equally share the profit and loss with you. If you have a profit, value goes up, they will share that. If you dispose of, they did not make any money, they will share the loss based on the percentage of co-ownership. We also introducing it's called equity sharing agreement with the vendors. They are saying is lots of people don't qualify. They want to retire, they want vacation or other thing. Is not reverse mortgage. This is equity sharing, similar. Yeah, but you can borrow money as long as you have 25% equity ownership in the property. You qualify up to $2 million, they can give it to you. So this is what we are working with real estate, working with the mortgage brokerage, because I have a real estate brokerage and mortgage brokerage, and also I'm a licensed builder. We are trying to help people. They don't have, it's a one-stop shop for all their financial needs. And we're trying to do that. And I don't know whether you have similar program there in the United States?
Yes. Yes, we do.
That's fantastic, because that way, instead of renting it, you can co-own the property, and after 5 years, 10 years, when you finish it, you can buy your own. Then you're independent.
Yeah.
Rather than renting it, right? So, Joe, I think we have enough said. If you have anything else you want to share, you want to give your phone number, area.
Well, it's been a great day. It's been a great day. I enjoyed visiting with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your intel.
Thank you very much.
I will ask you a question, which I should know the answer to, but I'm sure it's on the top of your tongue. When are we going to have a CIPS annual meeting, or a meeting at a conference? When is the next one?
I think there should be one will be on the NAR meeting, I believe.
The NAR, and when will that be? Do you know when that meeting will be?
I think it's in October somewhere. I don't remember the date exactly.
Okay, I need to check. But CIPS will be there. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much for joining. And I will see you
I will see you next month.
next month. Take care. Bye for now. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.